Hello and welcome to my stream for Dragon's Quest Builders, and this is going to be for chapter number 3, episode number 3, and I'm just going to go ahead and load our save from it real quick. And we can go ahead and begin. Alright. Currently we have all of our magical weapons crafted and created. And we have completed Miss Barbella's quest. We just have not yet to turn it in. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Barbella. That's a nice looking hammer you've got there. What you call it? An Ella's hammer. Who's the X is Ella, and what's she on? Dodgy name aside, that thing looks flippin' fantastic. Them power crystals you built are packed full of the combined energies of fire and ice. That's the secret that Galileo was working on his whole life, but he never got to see the fruits of his labor. When you fuse the two elements together, it produces a massive amount of power. But without the power to build, we had no way of harnessing that power. He died before he could finish his research. By the looks of it, the monsters want to get this power into their own rotten hands. And the thing that worries me the most is what exactly they are planning to do with it. But never mind all that. Now that we know how to build those LS hammers, we don't have to worry about those monsters no more. Soon as you're ready, take that hammer down to the monster's castle and give that magma malice the clobbering of his life. It's nearly time to bring this to an end. Soon as we've got rid of the magma malice, I'll finally be able to put down the books and pick up the dumbbells again. Alright, we got 10 thermal batteries from that. And we should have, yep, a new quest from Mr. Maxie. Whatcha, Larock? A little bird tells me you've built us some kind of magical super weapon. Barbella's all fired up about it. She's been going on at us to get down to Lava Town and use them to clobber that magma malice. But Larock, there's one flag I need you to do for me before we go. It's something really, really important. A matter of life and death. I need you to make them baths even fancier than ever before. I know. I bet redecorating the bathrooms is the last thing you want to do on the eve of our final battle. But hear me out. If we're gonna beat that magma malice, we're gonna have to work as a team. And what's better for team bonding than a bit of team bathing? That's why I want you to hang something on the wall that'll get our blood pumping. Something that'll really get us ready to rumble and fired up for a fight. Something we'll only have to look at to be filled with vim and vigor. So what do you say, Larock? Reckon you can build us something what can do all that? And we learned how to make a Hella's hammer sign. It's a big wooden board with a huge hammer carved into it. Okay. So let's build us a Hella's hammer sign from our workbench. Oh, it's not in there, so it must be on our forge. Yep, there it is. It is one armor sign, which we can build an armor sign right now. So we'll do that and then make our Hellas Hammer sign. There we go. One Hellas Hammer sign coming up. The bodybuilder's bath turns into a hella hot bath. Alright. He's all happy, Mr. Maxie. Gord blimey, it's gorgeous. Core! Them baths look proper lovely now. That sign will give us all the motivation we need to take on the magma malice. Thanks a million, Larock. You always come up trumps, no matter how tough a task I give you. It's got me thinking maybe there's something I could do for you in return. I know, I'll give you one of my super special power puff puffs. Oi, Larock, what are you closing your eyes for? I ain't gonna give you one right now. I'll save it as a reward for when we beaten the boss. If the promise of a power puff ain't enough to get your blood pumping for the final battle, I don't know what is. Alright, and we have unlocked the next creature battle. So let's go ahead and start that with Miss Barbella. Afraid I've got some bad news for you, Larock. It looks like the monsters got wind of our weapon, our new weapon. They're on their way over to smash up the place before we can finish off their boss. Grr. The dirty, rotten swines. Why'd they have to come now? We was so close to polishing them off. Still, they're only delaying the inevitable. Now we've got these Ella Hammers, they don't stand a chance. What do you say, Larock? Ready to show them monsters who's boss? Alright, let's get rid of this last lot. Then take the fight to the Magma Malice. Alrighty. Looks like we got some elementals over here. Boom. Boom. I don't think they like my Hellas Hammer very much. Boom. Boom. We got some non-magical guys. Hey, who said you could fly in my base, bud? That was pretty rude, you know. Alrighty. We got those flying bird brains killed. Looks like he done flew into the base over there. They're just flying over the walls over here. Uh-oh. I destroyed one of my switches. Come here, dudes. Look, we got a big dude over here, too. down to one bird and one big old boss robot. And he's down. Alright, so we've got our victory over that battle. And a new quest. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick save since we found the battle. But let me repair that little wall right here. I stole the button. There it is. Alright, let me see if I have any of those claddings still. Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that stuff into stone. Gonna need more cladding to finish that. But there you go. Alright, well, we got all of that stuff done. Let me go ahead and save it real quick, and then we will grab the next quest. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Miss Barbella again. Let me eat that cactus steak too. And the snow cone. There we go. Barbella. We managed to get through that battle, alright, but didn't something seem a bit off to you? Till now, it's only been the Magma Mouse's minions that have attacked us. But you saw them icy monsters, right? I've never seen a Frostburn in Call before. If I'm right about this, it means the Magma Mouse ain't working alone. He's only gone and teamed up with the Fern Fiend that rules Gallenholm. There's no time to lose. We've got to get rid of that Magma Mouse before they get themselves organized. Go on, Larock. Get yourself down to the Lake of Lava and put that Magma Mouse out of his misery. Oh, and don't forget to take your mates along with you. Let me know when you're ready to head out. Alrighty. Let me round up my mates, and then we will head out. Glutimus. Core blimey, is it just me, or are things starting to get a bit tasty around here? Them monsters ain't letting up. I know you don't want a silly old codger like me hanging around with you, but I'll ask anyway. Feel free to stay. Feel free to say no. Do you need my help? Oh, for Rubus's sake. Alright, I'll come along. But just remember, I can't help you if I get injured along the way. So let's not stray too far from the base, alright? Alrighty, let's grab Maxie. You and Barbella have been getting awfully close lately, working on all them inventions. But you two ain't exclusive, right? There's still a place in your heart for me and my monster mashing muscles, right? How about it, Larock? Want me to come along with you? Alrighty then. I'm all yours. Let's mash some monsters and run off with their stuff. Just promise you won't leave me on my own, alright? I don't want to find myself back in that cell again. Alright, we got two of them. Let's go ahead and grab Mr. Burley. Come here, Burley. Now that we've got a few new faces about, I've been busting a gut trying to put them on the path to a more muscular future. But of course, fighting the monsters takes priority. If you ever need an hand, I got two right here that are ready and willing to help you out. What do you say, Larock? Do you want to call in the big guns? Alright. Whether it's fires of coal or the snows of Gallenholm, I'm with you all the way. Alright, so we got our crew rounded up. Let's go ahead and kill that fern fiend. Or magma malice. I think we gotta talk to Barbella too. She wanted to come with the magma malice. Where's she at? There she is. What, you kiddo? Ready to head on down to Lava Town? You know, Larock, I got this really bad feeling. The monsters want to get their mitts on the secret of combining the powers of fire and ice, right? Well, if the magma malice and the fern fiend are in cahoots, maybe they're looking for a way to fuse themselves together and turn themselves into some kind of super monster. There ain't nothing for it, Larock. We've got to get rid of the magma malice before they can put their plan into action. You know where to find him, right? He's in the lake of lava just outside the monster's castle. I ain't gonna bore you going on about how tough he is. I'll just say this. We've gotta beat him or die trying. The only thing he ever shows above the surface is that horrible red hand of his. That's what we'll have to focus our attacks on. Alright, Larock. This is it. Our final battle. Let's head on through the blue teleportal and take that magma mouse down. Yep. Let's go, Barbella. Alright, and the magma mouse is going to be a lava pit right over here. His hand, at least. And there's the hand himself. Come on, throw your stuff. Alright, the giant flaming hand has been defeated. We got us a seed of life, which we're gonna use. And I'm gonna grab some lava while I'm here. Lava tiles. Alright, and then we can go back to town. I'm going to take the shortcut. And we can turn in Miss Barbella's quest. Yes, we did it. We got rid of the magma malice. And it's all down to you, Larock. If it weren't for those Ella Amers of yours, we never would have beat him. But there's one thing I don't get. Why is it still so gloomy? I thought the sky would have cleared right up as soon as we took out the monster's leader. Unless we haven't actually taken him out yet. But if that's the case, I don't know what we're gonna do. There's nothing in the scraps of research I've been working from that's more powerful than that hammer. And the only place we're gonna find any more of Galileo's research records is in an old laboratory. Why'd it have to be there? Oh, sorry, Larock. I was getting lost in my own thoughts again. Thanks for everything you've done for us. I'm gonna take a nice long bath and try and figure out our next move. Alright, Alright, we got another seed of life. I'm gonna use that. And that put us to 85. And we have a new quest over here. Glutamus. You don't need to beat around the bush, Larock. I know the magma malice ain't dead. After all, there's no way a great big cloud, a biggin, could rule Call on it all on its own, no matter how massive it was. I reckon Barbella knew that all along in her heart of hearts. She's just so desperate to put the wounds of the past behind her. She's convinced herself that that'd be that end of it. Problem is, I reckon this is just the beginning. The war with the monsters is only gonna get tougher from here on out. This might be the perfect time to take your bodybuilding to the next level. Oh, come on. Lighten up, will ya? I said it deliberately that time. I was just trying to break the ice. But anyway, you can build up the base whatever way you like. Make this town bigger and better and train yourself to be a better builder while you're at it. Oh, and I've drawn up this little blueprint for you, of course. Of course, you won't have to build it if you don't wanna, but I'm sure it'd make the lads happy. We got Glutamus's blueprint. And learned how to build a bar counter. Alrighty, let's go ahead and build up Mr. Glutamus's room. Let's take all of this stuff out and put it over here next to our lab. Yeah. What we got here? We'll go ahead and put it right there. And what do we need? We need earth, a cell door, a salon door, a lantern, 4 wood stools, a brick barbecue, a chest, a bar counter, a beer barrel, and a meat feast. Alright, we got the earth. Let's start building this kitchen for him. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that cell door. Take it out. And it needed a chest. And let's see. We'll have to make some of the other stuff. We don't have a salon door on us, do we? No, I'll have to make it. Alright, well, we got the cell door part of it already. Right there. And the chest went right there. Let's go grab some of our other stuff. We need the barrel, the lantern. Do I already have a lantern? Thought I did. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and make one. So I'll need a lantern from here. Alright, there's our lantern. We'll also need a barrel and quite a few other things. Let's put that lantern. Which side is it going? That side. Up there. Let's go over here. Alright, we needed a salon door. we got the chest. We needed a beer barrel, 4 wooden stools, and a beer counter, which I need to make more wood real quick. That should be plenty of wood for our bar counter. Alright, anything else? Oh, our brick barbecue. We needed a brick barbecue, and we need that cook fire from right here. Steal it. And we can build that brick barbecue from it. I'm going to build another cook fire just to replace that other one real quick. Alright, so we got the brick barbecue and the door. Here's the door right there. There's our empty room. We've got our beer barrel that goes right here. And let me grab the other stuff out of my bag. There's our bar counter. There's the brick barbecue. Where's my stools? I know I made 4 stools. There they are. Alright, swap out 4 stools. And I'll look again in a second. There's our brick barbecue. Turns the empty room into a barbecue kitchen. We've got our bar counter. And our 4 stools go right here. And then I think we only miss one more ingredient, and that's our meat feast. Which we gotta cook that right here. We need to build some crockery. I need 5 clay. Which that's not hard to do. We can go get some clay real quick. There's plenty of clay right there. Oh, maybe that's sandstone, not clay. Is there any clay here? So we don't need sandstone, we need some clay. So let's go find us some clay. Okay, so that all looks like sandstone and no clay. So let's go back to town real quick and see if there's any clay closer. There we go, we got clay right here. Alright, we should have more than enough for 5 clay. And we should make our crockery now. And that should teach us, there you go, our meat feast. And then let's build our meat feast. What do we need for it? We need 1 searing steak. Which we got enough to make 1 of them. And there we go, our meat feast. And there you go. We completed Glutamus's blueprint and turned our barbecue kitchen into a bodybuilder's bar. Let me throw a lot of this stuff in my bank. There we go. And we need to get some food, which looks like I'll have to make some food real quick and replant those trees. Let's make one of them. One pancake and one cake. Oh, we can't make the cake. We need another Dracky butter. Okay. Well, we can make some more searing steak. That should be good for right now. Eat one of them. And gingerbread. 2 of them. And we're good to go. Let's go ahead and head over here. Replant our trees. Alright, trees replanted. We can go ahead and give it a quick save and grab whatever quest we got next. You gotta build up this base even more. That's our quest, so we need to build up the base even more. Let's go ahead and do up the walls. And that should be all we need. Take out. And there we go. We got all the walls built up in there. All stoned up and pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more layer. Let me grab that. Do we have any decorations on hand? Yes, we do. We got a big old stone table. More of these pictures. Got some chests and quite a few other decorations here. We got a bathtub too. Put a bathtub in the pool area. Give us a picture. And a big round table for everybody. Will it fit? Don't look like the table will fit in this room. Have to build a bigger room for that table. I'll just set this down here for right now. Alright, let's put this other painting in and that should get us our base level. Oh, I was supposed to put cook fire back in there, wasn't I? Where's our cook fire? There it is. Alright, that got us our points for base level 4. And now we should get our next quest. Where you at? Glutamus? Lovely jubbly. The base is looking better than ever, and if you don't mind me saying, you're looking a little bit beefier yourself. But listen here, Leroy. Actually, don't answer that. I'm gonna do it anyway. If we're gonna beat the Magma Malice once and for all, we're gonna need to build Galileo's ultimate weapon. But the only way we're gonna do that is by dredging up a load of stuff from the past that Barbella's pretty keen to forget about. She puts on a tough front, but deep down, she's actually dead sensitive. So whatever happens, I want you to give her your support. Us lads don't got a shred of tact between us. That's why I need you to look out for her on our behalf. You're the only one I can rely on. Promise me you'll take care of her, Leroy. If we've got a deal, then let's shake on it. Better yet, let's arm wrestle. Alright, we got some sardines on a stick. And our next quest should be available now. From Miss Barbella, maybe? Where is she at? There she is. It's a monster battle, and she's asleeping. Talk to her. Leroy, what were you and Glutamus gossiping about back there? He wasn't flapping his gums about anything he shouldn't, was he? Anything about me? Actually, never mind at all. We've got more important things to be worrying about right now. Looks like the monsters ain't giving up as easy as I thought. They've sent another squad along, and they're almost at the gates. We've got to send them back to where they came from. What do you say, Leroy? Are you ready for a fight? We might have lopped off the Magma Malice's end, but it looks like the rest of them still alive and kicking. There's only one thing for it. We're gonna have to build a weapon powerful enough to finish the blighter off once and for all. And that means we've got to go back there. But we can talk about that after we've got rid of those rotten monsters. Come on, Leroy, let's get them. Alrighty, our battle begins, and we have some frost monsters up here. Bam. Bam. How did he get over the wall in there? Really? Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick. Oh. There you go. Now I shouldn't be able to get over the top of that wall. Hey. Biggin, come here. Boom. Alright, the monsters are defeated for phase number 2. Now we have phase number 3. And it is a big old frost hand. Some frostborns appear. Alright, we've almost got this big old ice hand. One more shot. Yep, there we go. Give me my cannon. Alright, and Larock opens a green teleportal. Okay, well, we've got our new teleportal. Let's go ahead and save it real quick, and then we will get our new quests. Alright, Barbella. Thanks for your help, Larock. We really taught them monsters a lesson. But it looks like I guessed right. That the giant icy and was the fern fiends, alright? Which can only mean one thing. The magma malice and the fern fiend are working together. We can't just sit around twiddling our thumbs while that pair are plotting against us. We've got to build the ultimate weapon as quick as we can and use it to take those rotters out. By the way, Larock, I saw you've got your hands on another one of them teleportals. I reckon you'll be able to use that thing to get where you need to go. If I'm not wrong, it'll take you to the ruins of Gallenham proper, where Galileo used to do all his research. It's the only place we're gonna find the clues we need to build the ultimate weapon he was working on. I wish we didn't have to do this, but we don't got no other choice. My memories alone ain't gonna get us any further. So do me a favor, Larock, and head on over to the ruins of Gallenholm through that new teleportal. Have yourself a nose around what's left of the laboratory and see if you can dig out Galileo's research records. Alright, we got our new quest for our new teleportal. Let's go ahead and throw that down real quick. And where's it at? Green teleportal. There it is. Put it down right here. And we have our portal to another island. Alright, everybody's happy and cheerful about that. Any other quests? Don't appear to be so let's go through. Plenty of stuff for healing right here. Alright, we got some of those bird boys over here. And we have a building right here. Let's see here. We got another one of those ginormous fern fiend hands throwing big old ice boulders at us, apparently. And it looks like a bunch of people to fight. Maybe I should have rounded up a crew before I left over here for this. It'll be alright. Because I've got 1 of 7 monsters to defeat. Actually, I've defeated 1 of the 7 monsters. So let's try to defeat some of these other 6. Boy, these bird dudes are annoying. I don't even think that bird boy was a part of the count for the monsters that I needed to defeat. I think he just joined in on all the fun. Alright, we got 5 of 7 defeated. Where's number... Oh, this is the last one, apparently. The big old hand. A fern fiend hand. And I got something for you, biggin'. Where'd you guys come from? Alright, took care of them. Now let's get rid of this hand. got that hand over halfway. One more shot should get him. There we go. The monsters are defeated. Ooh, we got our first nugget of gold. And we got something else new here, right down here. What is this? Oh, that's some mithril. That's not new. Okay. And it looks like we got some more gold right here, too. There we go. More gold, more mithril. Oh, broke my hammer. That's why we got spares. Good amount of mithril over there. And we got silver too. A lot of resources over here. A lot of mithril. Alright, that should be good for right there. Let's go ahead and check this building out, where my quest marker's at. Talk to this thing. Who are you? Identity confirmed. Friend of Barbella. Assistant to Master Galileo detected. Bzz. Apology mode activated. Forgive me. Maggie motor stolen by monsters. Security droid. Mission failed. Friend of Barbella. Take this. Bzz. System shut down. Imminent. Master Galileo loved Barbella. Bzz. Please protect her. Bzz. Clunk. Alright, we got Galileo's research records. And let's see what's in the chest. The chest is empty, but whatever it was inside, it must have been taken by the monsters. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and go back then. Let me see if I can't find some more gold first, though, actually. Because I know I'm going to need some gold. Do we got any gold around here? There's a whole ton of gold right down there. Look at that. Yeah, let's go down there. Look at all that gold. Just hiding under the earth. That just looks pretty. Oh, fell into the water. My bad. Give me that gold. A lot of silver, mithril, and gold under here. Wow, we broke another hammer. We just broke 2 hammers down here. Alright, let's go back. Need to make another hammer anyway. And talk to Miss Barbella. So the monsters raided the place, did they? Looks like they've been watching what we was up to and beat us to the punch. If those rotten monsters have gotten their dirty hands on Galileo's ultimate invention, there's no time to lose. I've got to read through them records before it's too late. Hurry up, Larock. Hand 'em over. Let's see now. Core blimey, Larock. Do you know what this is? You know I told you Galileo is working on a way to combine the powers of fire and ice, right? Well, it looks like these records show us exactly how to use that power to build his ultimate weapon. Galileo didn't have the power to build, so he was never able to just sit down and knock the thing up. But now we've got the builder on the board. We'll be able to complete his life's work. If I can work out what he's got going on about, that is, it's going to be a tough job understanding these notes, but I'll give it my best shot. Thanks, Larock. I'll let you know when I've worked anything out. Alright, we got 3 magic ink knots, and that quest complete. And we have a new quest from Miss Cecile. What you got? Anything good? Excuse me, Larock. I hate to bother you when you're so busy fighting the monsters. However, I have been having a little bit of a problem lately. Can I talk to you about it? Yes. Oh, thank you. The truth is, I've been hearing a strange singing voice in the night, and it's stopping me from getting any sleep. It's a beautiful song, but with such a mournful melody. The moment I hear it, I simply well up. If you have the time, I'd be ever so grateful if you could find out where that music was coming from. By the way, do you remember the shiny silver key that the monsters were trying to steal from me when we first met? I found it, half buried in the very same snowfield, just on the other side of the red teleportal. It's my most precious possession, and I keep it upon my person night and day. Well, that key seems to glow with light every time I hear the voice. It's almost as if the two things are connected. Here, Larock. Though I'm loath to part with it, I entrust my key to you. Take it back to the snowfield on the other side of the red teleportal and put this mystery to bed before I go quite mad. Alright, we got our key and a new quest on the map. So let's go ahead and throw some of this stuff in the bank and eat that seed of life. There we go. Eat that ice cream or snow cone. Alright, there's that. And throw a bit of stuff in the bank real quick. And we should be good to go. Let me make some more healing things real quick though. Alright, we should be rearing to go. Let's go into the red teleportal. Well, hi, what's up? Wrong tide. Let's go to the red teleportal and see where this key goes. Ooh, we got a first tea service from that big old Yeti. Ooh, we need some of that Dracky butter. Give me that, bud. Those yellow bats drop your Dracky butter. Alright, I can make one of those cakes now. Ah, 10-second delay. How's your chapter 1 going? Oop. Those robots got a mighty fine knockback there, though. Ah. Did you end up getting to the chapter boss yet? No, but you do have your wrecking balls. Did you make any of the Cantlin shields? Alright, well, you only have to have one. I typically just farm enough to make at least 2 or 3, so that way I can keep 1 or 2 down in certain spots and just keep carrying the other one with me. But you only have to have one. But make sure you have at least 20 bombs of those wrecking balls before you fight him. Alright, let's go ahead and grab out that key that Cecile gave us. There it is. And we should be able to go up to the top here. Alright. And find out where that music was coming from. Ah, it's you again. You have done well to gain. So, what do you want with me? Did that woman send you? My singing is disturbing a maiden's sleep. My apologies. I meant no malice by it. I sing only for my own amusement. My ancestor was a famous minstrel who played on a silver lyre. It seems I inherited his love for music. You ask my name? I am Galileo. When I lived, I was but a humble inventor. And you? Do you still serve that woman, Barbella? She is a fiend with 2 faces. Just look how she relies upon my inventions to fight back against the monsters. And yet, it was she who prevented me from completing my research and achieving my lifelong dream. Allow me to give you some plain advice. Part company with Barbella this instant. After all, did I not tell you? The woman is a murderer. You would do well to remain on your guard at all times. Least she sink her claws into you too. As for the other matter, I promise I will sing no more. Please pass my apologies to the maiden in question for any distress I have caused. Alright, we completed Cecile's request, and we stopped the singing, so we can go ahead and go back